You let me know when you're good.
Rolling. All right. Bill, hit it.
All right, we good to go? All right, Chad, thanks for speaking with us. Well, what are your first thoughts about today's competition?
Losing sucks.
Everyone in this room, I'm sure, has a favorite restaurant, a favorite chef, a favorite dish. What we do is take your favorites and give them a platform that would allow them to truly exercise their creativity, to develop dishes that might be too complicated or too demanding to hold a permanent place on a restaurant menu. We provide the forum, we ask the question, and the answers we've been getting have been delicious and remarkable over 7 seasons. Today will be no exception.
Your competition today, JJ, I mean, I was just reading his little mini resume we've got here. Dude owns 3 restaurants, or he operates 3 restaurants. He's been in Nickel City Chef since '09, they said. So what is that, how do you feel about that?
You know, I think there's something to be said for everybody who's a Nickel City Chef, but there's almost something more to be said for these 2 guys. Kevin and JJ, they're brothers, they are doing things together. It certainly inspired my sister and I, which is my sous chef, to do things like that. I mean, the guy's an icon, what can we say? Like, he's been in the business for 8 years. There's a point where you get to like being at the top, but like staying there for this amount of years, it's tough. And I think there's a lot of respect to be demanded by this dude, certainly.
So what if you beat him?
Then we'll go out and have a couple of tequilas afterwards. Hopefully he forgets after that. We'll see.
Who's ready to bring out the chefs? You guys ready? Give them a round of applause. Let's go!
Children of the box take over in t-shirt uniform and haircut artifice. You're just my cherry crush.
But I gotta tell you, he really brought his A game, and his plates were well thought out and very flavorful. He stayed true to his style and his technique, and I'm looking forward to having a drink with him after the battle, for sure.
You know, right now it's growing at a super fast pace. What I see now in the kitchens to where I came in about 4 or 5 years ago, it's a world of a difference. First off, I think we're all talking to each other more. The chefs from one restaurant may end up working in another restaurant on a Saturday night when somebody calls in. Literally, it's super tight friendship. We get along, and it's so fun. I think in the upcoming years, we'll be somewhere along the lines of major city dining.
It is just like a riot of flavors, and starting with the smoked soup and the smoke being kind of intense, but then going back and forth between the salad has got a very pronounced acidic note, and then the sandwich with a little bit more of like a warm spice and with the cranberries and stuff. So I mean, being able to jump around is really the kind of like they're nice foils for one another.
The problem is I just want to eat the whole thing, and like let you people sit here in silence. I mean, this is terrific. The mesa could have been doughy. Instead, it's got a little bit of fluff to it. It's got that toasted corn flavor. You can taste the smokiness from the chipotle, but it still tastes like turkey. You didn't blow it out. I wish I had something critical to say about this.
This is really well done too. The meat's perfectly cooked. And the sauce is very not aggressive, but really it's nuanced, and it's not overwhelming the turkey at all. And the interesting thing about it is usually with chocolate, I've always find that the second bite is no different from the first, and the third is about the same. But what's really great with this is that you keep eating, you're getting more resonance from the flavor. Yet again, it's pretty spectacular.
Competition this afternoon. Our challengers from Jaguar at the Bistro, Victor Parra Gonzalez and Diana Parra Gonzalez. Ordinarily, as Mike had mentioned, see in a stock or a stew. These are parts that were really put front and center onto the plate. So we saw a lot of creative stuff today, and a lot of great utilization of the bird too.
Well, yeah, everyone talks about if you're going to talk about pig or lamb or beef, everyone's nose to tail, Well, that also, should be applied to turkey or poultry. Try to use it all. It all has good flavor, and you can do some really creative things with it.
It definitely is a lot harder to work with the off pieces than it is with a turkey breast, So the more you utilize it, the more knowledge you have to have and the more ambition. So it makes it more difficult. It's not just grabbing the piece of liver or gizzard and cooking with it. You really need to know what you're doing.
Absolutely, and and like we were saying, Mike, I learned some things today watching these guys doing what they were doing, and gives me a little bit of an opportunity maybe to kind of take a relook at what I'm doing with when it comes to poultry.
Yeah, and every week I walk away with feeling a little bit more ambitious and knowing that there's still so much more to figure out about this career.
Well, and that's why you do it, right? That's why we've been doing it. You've been doing it for so long. Why I feel like I've been doing it for so long that every day is a new day, and you're going to learn something every day from everybody.